Hey guys, it's Aura and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking all about what your starseed gifts are. And if you don't know what a starseed is, or if you felt called or intuitively pulled to this video, it's probably because you are a starseed. Starseeds are people who come from cosmic origins. They literally come from the stars. They look different, they act different. Their energy is a unique signature energy. If you feel that you don't belong here on Earth and that Earth is not your home, it's probably because you are from another planet. You are from a different star system. You could have felt like growing up you never fit in anywhere. You never fit into any boxes. You were never like the other people. You didn't laugh at the same things other people laughed at. And you always had this sense that you were here to accomplish something bigger. That you were here for a giant mission or purpose, or your time on this planet is very meaningful and very symbolic. You may have also felt like you have this heightened sensitivity and awareness. You could feel like you are a quantum soul, like you have never understood time and you're kind of always tapping into different versions of yourself throughout the multiverse. Maybe when you were little, you could already feel what your adult self was feeling, or when you're an adult, you go back to being a child often and remembering that childlike spirit. You're basically a quantum soul. And oftentimes, we're put on the planet to be lonely and to not have other people around us that are like us, so that we can grow into these gifts, so that we can develop this strong character, so we can be a light and guide others in this world. So if you were drawn to this video, then you are most likely a starseed, and we're gonna tap into what your gifts are. So choose between Metatron's cube, the Philosopher's Stone, or the Tree of Life. Go with the first image that catches your eye, that draws you in. Okay. And with that, we will get into our reading. If you chose group number 1, Metatron's Cube, this reading is for you. So let's get into what exactly are your starseed gifts. Ooh, okay, we're gonna go with this one and this one, and these are not being called to us. So, what are your starseed gifts? Okay, so reverse, which means these are gifts that are difficult for you to walk into. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. You are someone who thinks very differently. I'm getting Aquarius energy. Someone who is unconventional in the way that they do things. Then we've got also Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So someone who's very up in the clouds, head in the clouds, big thinking, grandiose ideas. I'm imagining like equations up in a sky, and you're just like this quantum person who thinks in like different dimensions, different times, or very skilled with symbols and visualizations. It's really important that you ground these in the material realm and being that leader. So you have like really important ideas. You want to think of the mantra, my mind is worth billions. And if you don't do anything with these ideas, you'll notice that they will stop coming to you. So really important that you take your mind and you put it on paper and you start acting on these ideas. Slow down too. You could be someone who often gets an idea and then you don't do anything about it, and then you get another idea. It's also Gemini energy, like you jump from idea to idea, but never following through with creating that program, creating that song, creating whatever it is, creating a journal, creating an Amazon product. You want to follow through with these ideas because it's in the slowing down that the magic happens. It's in the following through that your fruits will be shown to you. So really beautiful mind that you have, great air sign energy. We want to look at what's exactly in your way. Okay. Oh, okay. So, Juno and the second house. Okay, really interesting. Juno in astrology is an asteroid that represents partnerships, love, marriage, power dynamics. It also talks about relationship needs and expectations. You could be involved in a partnership that has, you know, lots of strict rules, lots of strict expectations put upon you. This person actually makes you more scatterbrained. So you don't really know what to do with your time. You don't really know how to ground around your thoughts. I love how we pulled the birds, and the birds are literally in the air. And we also pulled the second house. And in astrology, the second house talks about Taurus energy again. So it's almost like we pulled the bird for having great ideas, and then we pulled Taurus, the second house, for grounding these ideas into the material realm. The second house talks all about resources, finances, material wealth, but most importantly, it talks about self-worth and worthiness and values. So you want to get really clear on what you value in life. This partnership could be taking away your time, your resources, your energy. So you want to make sure that you create really solid boundaries around your time so that you can start creating material wealth, and your ideas will create material wealth. So what's a talent that's going to help you actualize these starseed gifts of using your intelligent mind? Ooh, anything else? Okay. Really, really beautiful. So definitely looking at being connected to the stars, connecting to your crown chakra, opening up your heart, but we're getting very cosmic, divine energy. So we're talking spending time in meditation, quieting the mind, understanding you are a child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. A talent that you have is the ability to remember your star-like qualities, your star-like nature. You need to ask yourself, what is it that brings about your highest light? What have you gotten compliments of before? When you've been engaged in certain things, when people have just been in awe of you, you want to remember that, because oftentimes when people are in awe of us, it's because we're tapping into something greater than ourselves. We're tapping into our divinity. Your talent is your ability to tap into your divinity. You create entire universes. This is what Metatron's cube is all about. It talks about cosmic, sacred geometry patterns in nature, in water. You're a type of person who just naturally knows how to do things. You don't even have to be taught how to do things. What you need to do is release the mind so that you can remember. Surrender to remember is your motto. Surrender all the things you were taught, because the universe lies within you. You have all of the answers. The 7 Star Sisters shows you that you're also heavily supported by people around you. So this is another gift that you're given. Use the people around you to hold you accountable. If you truly have supportive friends, supportive family, ask them to hold you accountable, to be like, hey, every Tuesday, I want to do this thing. Can you text me as a reminder? You need to know how to stay accountable, and it's through these talents of your divinity. So you want to do things like meditation, sound healing, music, getting connected to whatever makes you feel so divine. Whatever practices you personally do that help you connect to God, to help you connect to source or the collective consciousness, you want to go back there, because it's by tapping into the collective consciousness that you'll end up finding out what you need to create. You'll end up gaining so much self-wisdom by tapping into the collective. What are some actions you need to start doing today for that to happen? Aquarius, 10, and we pulled Uranus. Aquarius is actually ruled by Uranus and Saturn. Uranus is the planet of rebellion, change, of innovation. It's the genius planet, along with the genius sign. And number 10 in astrology represents the 10th house, which represents your public image, your reputation, your legacy. It's your midheaven, essentially. You need to start looking at your ideas as something way bigger than you. If you're playing small with your ideas, or if you're just keeping them to yourself because you're afraid of what people will think, there needs to be a drastic shift in energy as to how much you can help people when you are being the thought leader, when you are provoking new thought and sharing this new thought and causing massive ripples and change in the world to the point where you create a huge following, to where people want to support you, and you are showing people a new path, and they're like, oh my God, this is the path I've been looking for. Thank you for paving the way for me. And I'm literally just thinking of like Nicki Minaj paving the way for all these female rappers who have it, easier today because Nicki paved the way. So what industry are you most drawn to, and how can you pave the way for others? It's going to require you being self-accepting of your flaws and embracing of your rebellious nature. This could be one of the hardest things for you to do because you don't want to rock the boat, or you're like a sensitive soul who has lots of ideas and who just wants to keep the peace. Again, that air sign energy. You want to keep the peace. You want to make people happy. You want to keep it lighthearted. But really, you're here to embrace something more powerful. You're here to create your own path. And with that, people are not going to be happy about that. People are going to be very annoyed about it. That's what you need to start doing today, is creating genius ideas that can lead people towards a solution. The best ideas don't belong to you. They belong to others. So you're here to have the ideas, but then to share them. Otherwise, they will go away. You'll stop receiving those downloads. So I hope this helped you, and I hope that you act on those genius ideas. Bye, group number 1. Welcome group number 2 to your reading. I'm so excited to read for you guys because if you picked the Philosopher's Stone symbol, I already know you are a very ancient and intuitive soul, very magical, spiritual soul. So I'm very excited to do this reading for you guys. What is group number 2's spiritual gifts? What are their starseed gifts? Okay. Oh wow, lifting the veil and weight of the world. So this is, again, like I already knew, you guys are here for a very heavy, deep purpose. I'm getting Scorpio energy, water sign energy, being okay with the depths of the emotions that people experience, devoting your whole life to understanding like mental illness, mental health, spiritual illness, and really viewing things the right way. And I say right way with quotations because what is the right way? What is truth? You guys are truth seekers. You're literally here to follow truth, whatever that means for you. You'll notice that along this journey, truth is subjective. There's also objective truth. The objective truth is open to the individual who can receive it. But you can't argue against gravity. You can't argue against color. You can't argue against certain truths in this world. Questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. This means eliminating friends who are no longer good for you, eliminating thoughts that are no longer good for you, ideas, paths, people, places. This is like creating a whole new canvas for yourself while knowing that you are being so heavily blessed and guided because you have one of the hardest purposes here, which is to be a truth seeker and to be a truth speaker. And this comes with a lot of weight. You have the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's important to create boundaries, okay? It's not yours to carry. You are someone who is a healer, an empath, a light worker. You're gonna need so much time to recharge and focus on self-care, focus on not absorbing other people's emotions because you will lose yourself to other people. You don't wanna lose your sanity, you don't wanna lose your happiness, and you don't want the world to take away the spark in your eyes. The minute that you allow the world to do that is the minute you're not on the right path. Your gift here is to be a truth speaker, and it's to take the veil off of people's eyes. What is in your way right now of actualizing these gifts? Oh, yeah, that card wants to come out. Okay. So Leo and Pluto. The lion roars, the lion shines, the lion speaks, the lion takes up space, the lion is courageous, the lion goes against everything, standing in its way, speaks up for itself, protects, defends the family, defends the jungle, unapologetic, unafraid, fearless, from the heart, heart-centered and heart-spoken. There's something blocking your heart chakra and your throat chakra, and it could be that you're afraid of, sharing the darkness with the world because you don't want to be the target. So it's important to work on your inner strength and know that when you speak truth, there will be NPCs, there will be people from every corner of the world coming at you and trying to tear you down. This is why you're being called to build your self-esteem, build your confidence, build yourself stronger than ever so that people cannot tear you down. And the way that you do this is through Pluto. Plutonic energy, Scorpio energy is going deep into your psyche and completely accepting your shadows, reprogramming that subconscious mind, accepting your limiting beliefs, your fears about the world, really getting connected as to why you haven't been heart-centered recently. recently? Like, why haven't you been sharing your heart? Where do you think that your heart will take you? Because if we don't be vulnerable and we don't share our heart, then the alternative is that we shut off. And there's a beautiful quote from C.S. Lewis. You can Google it. It's like C.S. Lewis, Vulnerable Heart. Basically, it says when we stop opening up the heart to pain, to vulnerability, to love, to growth, to whatever, we encase our hearts in this perfect little glass holder and nobody can touch it, nobody can penetrate it, nobody can hurt it, but it's a dead heart essentially. That is no life to live. So you want to be loud, you want to speak, and you want to connect to your shadow side. You know, if you want to make a Pinterest board and saving images that connect you to your dark side, that make you feel alive again, that evoke sadness within you, fear within you, whatever it is, so that you can start understanding what it is that's holding you back. What is it that you're actually afraid of? The world is losing a warrior as a result of your fear. If you understood how important it was for you as an individual to speak up, you wouldn't allow these ideas to hold you back. So that's what's holding you back, Spirit. What are some of group number 2's innate talents? That one wants to come out. What are some of group number 2's innate talents that can help them actualize their gifts? Bringing unconsciousness to light. Very deep souls. This is so beautiful. Next one will be pulled. Again, underwater, Earth School. Oh, is this underwater? Is it in the stars? I can't really tell, but as above, so below is connecting the deepest oceans to the highest skies. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. You guys have this ability to clear up the foggiest waters. Look at how aqua, beautiful, perfectly clear this water is. This is what you want to do for people's emotions. This is what you want to do for your own emotions, is alchemize them into a life lesson. You want to turn your struggles and your darkest, deepest thoughts and pains and worries into something worth talking about, into something worth sharing. Because the minute that you alchemize a problem into a lesson, it no longer lives with you. You change the narrative of the problem. And now all of a sudden, your life has purpose. Your soul is growing, you're evolving. You're getting out of that toxic cycle of victim mode, foggy waters. No, look, you're moving on. This is what that situation taught you. And that's what you'll have the ability to do for everyone, not only yourself. You'll be able to clear up the foggiest emotions with understanding of pain. Really, really, really beautiful. What actions can you start taking today so that you can start stepping into these starseed gifts? Spirit, what actions can group number 2 start taking today to step into these starseed gifts? Beautiful. We got Leo, Jupiter, and 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. We are in the year of the 7 right now, 2023. And we've got Leo, the star quality. Again, speaking from the heart, you guys. Crazy. Leo energy, heart-centered energy. Expanded. Jupiter's all about blessings, spirituality, expansion. What you want to do is connect to your heart, open this heart chakra, expand it, go into this intense spiritual journey, doing all the meditations to open the heart center, to do, 528 hertz, and just listen to this heart-opening frequency so that you can get into your heart center. If you need to listen to 639 hertz or 528 hertz, and just put that frequency on whenever you're about to do a video, or whenever you're about to create some content, or whenever you're about to do anything for anyone, or you want to do like segment intending where you create a heart-centered intention before you do anything. This is going to be so valuable for your guys' soul growth, for your spiritual trajectory. And you guys are healers on this planet. You guys are the Philosopher's Stone. You guys chose this group because you are here for this higher reason, and your starseed gifts are lifting the veil for people so they can see more clearly. But in order to do that, you must see more clearly, and you must connect to the heart. Do research about our electromagnetic field and expanding the heart. To expand your reach, you want to expand your aura so that when you're just in the presence of other people, they feel you. They feel your intentions. They feel your soul. They feel why you're on this planet. Heart work, okay, you guys? I hope this was really beneficial for you. You guys have such a high purpose here, and I can't wait to see what you do. Bye, group number 2. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. I'm already feeling like you guys are very old souls. You picked the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life represents immortality, reincarnation, source, wisdom, knowledge. So you guys know a lot. It's not your first Earth rodeo. You've been around many, many incarnations. So let's see what your starseed gifts are. Group number 3's starseed gifts. Oh. Yep, that one wants to fall. You're not alone. And star bathing. As within, so without. As above, so below. You guys are very intuitive, soft souls who feel connected to higher knowledge all the time and know that everything in your reality is a reflection of yourself. So I'm feeling very responsible energy. You know that you're always tapped into divine wisdom. You know that everything in your reality you are not necessarily attracting, but will help your soul evolve in some way. So you don't take any experience for granted and you pay attention to all of the signs. So you guys are sign readers. You guys are like synchronistic angels. You see synchronicities everywhere you go. You are very tapped into nature. Maybe bugs and animals and babies are like very connected to you guys, and you need to replenish your energy often. So I see that you like drain your energy a lot, and this is because you're always out in the world blessing people, sprinkling some magical fairy dust on them, getting fairy energy. You walk around like a light body, giving activations to people, telling them one word and they're like instantly cosmically reprogrammed. You guys are DNA healers. You heal people on a frequency level. And this can even be through looks. You guys have like certain looks to you, and even your aura. You carry this energy of divinity where people have to raise their standards. They have to elevate when you're around. And this is because you do such a great job at taking care of your cosmic connection and your cosmic energy that people feel divine when they're around you. Know that you are definitely gifted with your aura, with your energy, and with your ability to cosmically activate people's gifts. So that's actually your gift, is you're a gift awakener. You help awaken other people's gifts, and we're gonna find out exactly how you do this. Ooh, by cracking them open, by seeing right through them. It's your eyes. There's something in your eyes. You carry the wisdom of lifetimes in your eyes, and you're able to get to the root of exactly what's wrong with them just by looking at their eyes. So you could see if they have depression, you could see if they have an ailment, you could see if they're cheating on their lover, you could see if they are unfaithful or unworthy or feeling unworthy. It's almost like you're an eye reader as well. So lots of wisdom held in your eyes, and this is probably because in many lifetimes you've hit rock bottom and you have had to deal with all the life lessons that come from being at that stage, and maybe now you're going through rock bottom and you don't really know what to do. This is a sign to work with other people. Okay, because other people are going to be your mirrors for your own gift. Other people reflect back to you what needs healing within yourself. What exactly is in your way right now, Spirit? What are some of the biggest limiting beliefs and spiritual blocks preventing group number 3 from activating their starseed gifts? So we got retrograde. Okay, reviewing, change. Okay, retrogrades always talk about inner reflection, reviewing what hasn't been working, recharge, regenerate, reprogram. You want to look at all of the re's in your life and all of the things that need reflection so that you can change. So it's almost like you've been doing things the way that you think you should out of a fear of change. Uranus is a beautiful planet. It's the planet that people don't understand often because it goes its own way and it does its own thing. And so during this reflection period, do things differently, because right now you are your your own inner critic, you are the one that's not able to swallow your pride. I'm feeling a lot of heavy pride energy with this retrograde card. It's like you're such an old soul and you know so much. You have so many downloads in you, and you might be like, oh my God, I have so much potential within me, but I'm not even actualizing any of it. Why is that? It's because of your ego. It's because you think you know how to do things already, and therefore you're stuck in this repetitive cycle and there's no change. So really important to look at all the areas in your life where you're feeling stagnant. Is it a relationship and you're questioning, is this person right for me? Does this person even see me for who I am? Maybe you are surrounding yourself with people who don't see you because you don't believe you're worthy enough to be seen. And oftentimes the people in our lives reflect back to us how we view ourselves. So if you feel like nobody in your life understands you, or if you feel like nobody in your life is on your level, or you're just the master of your reality but you're surrounded by incompetence, it's actually because you view yourself as incompetent. So change the people around you, change what you've been doing, change up your routines, and it's never too late to go in a different direction in life. If you are not liking your career and you're feeling like you don't even know why you're even in this field and you're losing a spark, I'm feeling like there's a lost spark here. Look at how this card looks like an eye. Remember the times in your life where you have been lit up with complete joy, where you have just been activated by others. Who has activated you in your life? What are some moments where you've experienced success? Go back to those moments because success does leave clues. People leave clues. Who are some people that you admire in this lifetime that you would love to be like, or whose skills you would love to adopt? Everything in our reality reflects back to us what we desire and what we don't like. So stop focusing on what you don't like and go towards what you desire. What is a hidden talent that you guys have? Anything else? We've got empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Being an empath means that you get to actually care about what people are going through as if it's your own problem. While not absorbing the energy and the negative things that they're going through, you get to put yourself in the shoes of this person and say, hey, if this was my life, how would I deal with it? And that's your gift. You're able to look at people and be like, wow, I'm not going through that, but I know exactly how that would feel. Therefore, I'm going to create programs for these people because I get it. I'm just emotionally detached from them, and I'm viewing the situation from a higher lens to where I don't have to be affected, but I totally get them. You have this like nurturing mother type energy, but also therapist energy. I'm getting this therapist energy where you can just give it to them straight without getting emotionally involved. And that's what the gift is giving solid advice without the absorption of the negative energy. So let's ask, what are some actions you can start doing today to activate these empowering empathic gifts? We've got Mercury in Taurus and number 1. What this is showing me is Mercury in Taurus. Mercury is the planet that represents communication, intellect, logic, and astrology. And Taurus represents the material realm, represents finances, self-worth, love, and connection, being soft with other people, touching other people, loving yourself, loving others, and being really strong with your boundaries. And then we've got number 1, which is about you. So all of this is happening in your first house. All of this is happening in new beginnings. This is a new beginning for you to take things slow when it comes to what you want to achieve. Maybe you feel as though you're going too fast, or maybe you actually prefer to take things slow, but this is what you want to do. You want to start taking slow action towards your perspective in life. You want to take slow action towards whatever it is that's calling you. It doesn't have to be a sprint. I keep hearing that. Like, you want to sprint towards something. You want the reward without the journey. You want the end to come. I'm even getting like endings. Like I'm feeling as though you have this apathy for life. You just want life to be over because you know it all, you've done it all, you've gone through all of the ringer, you don't want to be on this planet anymore. Planet is annoying, you know all the lessons. Go back to the beginning. Go back to number one. Try to view life as though you were a child again. Try to view life as though you're that 6-year-old girl or guy and someone throws you a ball and wants to play with you for the first time. Go back to that feeling of what did that feel like? Because this will evoke major revelations for you as to why you're on this planet. And speak softly, speak slowly. Taurus is the Venusian sign of love and comfort and safety and security and stability. You want to speak stability into this world. Don't be erratic. Go through your change, but don't be erratic, and communicate your needs to people. Really communicate your needs to people so that people know where you're at with your values. People know where you're at with your feelings of safety, and know that you can start over again. Things can be fun again. Things don't have to be so doom and gloom and I give up. Like, awaken that fire energy within you. Get a freaking dragon tattoo. Do whatever you have to do to evoke some passion into your life, because it's very mundane right now. So ask yourself, what lit you up when you were a child? What would scare you to do today? Do that and go back to the beginning. Don't feel like you need to know it all. People love beginners. People actually help beginners more than they help experts because they think experts know it all. So why would they help you? Be young again. I hope this reading was really enjoyable for you guys, and I'm wishing you all the success in your spiritual starseed awakening. Love you guys. Bye.